Mind Coaching is a process of self-discovery. It's a mixture of psychotherapy analysis, life coaching techniques, and proven scientific brain functions, which demonstrate how your mind and body work together. It's a very simple concept with a seemingly complex process. So I've laid out 4 stages here to give you a better understanding of how it works. Stage 1, proprioception. Proprioception refers to the body's ability to sense movement within joints and joint position. This ability enables us to know where our limbs are in space without having to look. Every movement in your body is joint related. So when you begin a workout regimen, your brain is conscious of the movements you're engaged in because some of the movements are foreign. And therefore, you have to think about the movement in order for it to happen. So for your first few MBX sessions, you'll naturally be concentrating on your movement, i.e. the exercise you're engaged in, and not so much on your thought process. Stage 2, the second nature effect. Once your brain and your body have developed the ingrained habit of exercise, you start to become uninhibited and your thoughts and feelings begin releasing from your mind. This is why you quite often hear people at the gym talking their personal trainer's ears off. They've passed stage 1 of proprioception, so the brain is no longer thinking of the movements, and they've moved on to stage 2, where the movements are second nature, and the brain is now able to release thoughts in the form of words, even while engaged in a particular exercise. Stage 3. Tapping into the reticular activating system. The reticular activating system, or RAS, is the portion of your brain that filters the incoming information and affects what you pay attention to. This mind coaching stage is critical to achieving your goals. It's important to know that only an estimated 3% of your brain's processing powers are in the conscious mind. The rest of it, the other 97%, is subconscious, automatic, autonomic, which are not consciously directed actions. For example, you don't think about how to make your heart beat, you don't think about how to breathe, you don't think about how to digest food, and even your habits go on autopilot and live in this 97% of subconscious mind. So your brain's greatest processing power is your subconscious mind. Science has proven your subconscious mind is millions of times more powerful than your conscious mind. So what does this mean? It means that although you may think you're doing everything within your power to get the things that you want, you're only working with 3% of the power you could be working with. Without knowing it, you're in a constant battle with what you want to achieve and what your subconscious lets you achieve. This is because your routines, fears, doubts, insecurities are just habits on autopilot living and thriving in that 97%. Without making a conscious effort to tap into the subconscious mind, Team 3% has no chance against Team 97%. They're bigger, stronger, and faster. They're quick to tell you what you can't do, what won't work, and what's not possible. This is where mind coaching plays a pivotal role in getting you what you want. Mind coaching teaches you how to get the most out of your 3% by making you aware of the unconscious things you do that don't work in your favor. So in this stage, we tap into your reticular activating system. And how does this work? First thing we do is set goals. You have to know what you want. You know what makes it hard to succeed? The answer is simple. It's hard to hit a target when you don't know where to aim. The more clear you become about what you really want, the more power you're going to have. Your brain is like a calculated missile, and when it has a conscious target, it will chase it down. So once you clearly define your goal, your brain will start to pick up information that you never would have consciously picked up before. Here's where your RAS is tapped into. For example, have you ever taken notice of something like a nice car and then all of a sudden you see it everywhere? This type of car was always around you, but you never noticed it before. That's because your RAS controls what you put energy into paying attention to. If your RAS didn't control the information you pick up, you would constantly have system overload because you would be hyper aware of everything. So this part of your brain, your reticular activating system, tells your brain what to pay attention to. So when you say, "This is what I really want," anything related to your goal will start coming into focus. All of a sudden you see that car everywhere because you've made it important. As simple as this sounds, most people don't know what they want. At least consciously they don't. And so it's very difficult to get what you want when you haven't defined it. Goal setting is an absolute must, and it can't be abstract. It has to be a concrete goal, which at MBX, we help you come up with, and then we hold you accountable to with an action plan. Stage 4, instating the action plan. In this stage, we give your goals realistic action plans. We do this in 2 steps. First step, We uncover why you want what you want. When you give your goals purpose, you increase the likelihood of achieving them because you're attaching an emotional connection to it. For example, you may come in and say, I want to lose weight. There's no real purpose behind that statement. Now, how does this sound? I want to lose weight because I want my spouse to find me attractive again. The emotional connection to the goal of losing weight will give you more drive in wanting to achieve it because it means something to you. The truth in that example may be that you don't really care about actually losing weight. What you truly want is to be found attractive by your partner again. Therefore, in finding what you truly want, you will feel more drive and motivation to get it. Second step, making concrete plans to which you will be held accountable for. For example, if your goal is to find a new job, your action plan may be to reorganize your resume, apply to 3 jobs that week, and reach out to a friend regarding potential openings at their company. It sounds simple, right? Well, you'd be surprised how often people make excuses for not completing seemingly simple tasks, all because of Team 97%. Subconscious fears, doubts, insecurities, and bad habits on autopilot. Your MBX Mind Coach will make sure you're conscious of these subconscious intruders so that you can begin creating new beneficial habits. And this whole process happens as you engage in programmed physical activity simultaneously. Check out our YouTube channel so you can get more health and wellness tips. If you're ready to get started with MBX Mind Coaching, call us or email us today.